Good morning, Flosstube friends. Long time no see, as they used to say. It is now June 10th, 2024. This is video number 102, and I'm so glad to be back. We always have good intentions to come back and show progress in a week or 2 weeks, and I can't even do a month. I'm hopeless. But you are patient and I appreciate you. And I have a couple of small finishes. And my stitchy bug is definitely back, and we'll talk about that in a bit. I have some crochet, a little bit of beginner knitting, and some tools that my husband purchased for me for Mother's Day. So I hope you are sitting down with your stitching with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or your favorite other iced beverage. It's summer here in the United States, and let's enjoy talking about our hobby and about what's been going on. I hope this will be a relaxed time for you. Thank you to everyone who has been with me a long time. Thank you to new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. And I hope I remember at the end to give a Flosstube recommendation. I'm going to try to keep on task. So the first finish I have is the second in a series that I have done, Jardin, Prive, and this is in English, History of Sheep, and this is number 2. I finished this since I saw you last, and then after I show you the newest finish, I'll show you the first one. They will be a pair, and there will be 2 more that need to come after that. I don't know if you can see all the ones that are here. I will not be obviously doing mine all in one big piece, but I do hope to finish all 4 designs. So here is my finish, and I'm going to see if I can see what you're seeing. There we go. 3 frolicking sheep, the darling blue house, and of course our alphabet. This is on Vintage Country Mocha, and I want to say it's a 28 count even weave. It may be a 32 count. If that does not make you smile, seeing those sheep. So now I'd also like to show you the one I had finished before that started this whole thing, because I have done a sal with this first one with my friend Natalie, Home Sweet Home Handmade. This is the one we did together. And guys, this looks darker, the Vintage Country Mocha, but it's the same as white art fabric. So again, adorable sheep and house, and then the woman spinning the wool into yarn. I don't think I can show these together, but let me try. I just thought of that. Probably not. And it's the same fabric, you can tell. Let me quickly do this for you. Let's see if we can do all together. So there's the long one, and there is the wide one. Oops. So much fun. I cannot wait to have this grouping on the wall. I need to order the next 2 patterns so that I can have those started. There we go. There's got to be a better way to show. I need to learn how to film from above so that you can see the projects and not me wobbling with them. The next finish is the piece I talked about in my last video that came from Sweet Wing Studio on Etsy, and this is called Spring Doxology. I know I owe you the name of this variegated blue, and I could not put my hand on it this morning. I'll try to remember the next time we visit. Everything else I just pulled from my stash. The purple is an unknown. It was just in my drawer unlabeled. But this is the tea-dyed 28 count even weave that you've heard me speak about. Isn't that just the sweetest piece? So I went on with the variegation for the birds. Love the little bees on each side, and of course those bunnies. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking this will be, I don't know how I'll finish it, a cute little pillow again, or we'll see. Let me get it up a little closer so you can see the details on those bunnies. Look at those whiskers and the details on those bees. It was just a very, very well done design. I have another scripture pattern from her website that I want to get done sometime soon. So Sweet Wings Studio Spring Doxology. Now, you know I'm not good at sowls, but Jenny Stitching on Instagram decided to start this beautiful Mara Blackburn pattern in memory of her, I believe her dad. Jenny, I apologize if it's your granddad. Pretty sure it's her dad. And I have had this in my stash for years and have wanted to start it for two reasons. I love this weeping willow here in the middle. I love the way the border goes around another partial border. And then the verse, which to me made the whole piece. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings. So I signed up to start the sow with Jenny, and I got a lot done. Now I have put it aside for the last couple of weeks because I had some other things I wanted to work on, but this is going to be priority. It's so beautiful. I'm stitching it on 36 count, and I have no idea what company this is made by, but it's called Sleeping Bear. You all may be familiar with that. It came from Shepherd's Needle in Arkansas. But look at this sweet, sweet design. I'm doing 1/2. Now, I did order the specialty threads, and I meant to bring those to show you. I want to say they're Gentle Art. They may be weeks, but I wanted to stay as close to what she had designed as possible. And there are some DMCs in this as well. So what you're seeing is a mixture of both. Our lighting is making this very dull, and it is not at all dull. So you can see that I've done from the middle over, and then I decided just to work in that quadrant, but I wanted to be sure I had enough fabric. So I went on over with my border, and that's gonna be what I have left, but I think it will work. Our framer, I think, can handle that. Oh, people, it's such a fun stitch. It's very peaceful, very sweet. So I think I will probably work on more of the Weeping Willow next and go ahead and, I don't know if I want to go this way or if I want to keep going this way. But anyway, I'll definitely work on the Weeping Willow because I want to see it come to life. Love Mara Blackburn's patterns, and this one was one I needed to start. So thank you, Jenny, for that sow. I'm about to get back to it. I have not posted on Instagram for a long time. Let me think what her hashtag is in case you have a Mara Blackburn you want to stitch. I believe it's just Mara Blackburn sow. MOIRABLACKBURN. Let me check that. Yes, and the sampler is called Keep Me Sampler. So if you have one of hers and you'd like to join us, that would be great. As you can see, I'm slow. All right, guys, this got to be an obsession. I am in love with this little sampler from Hands Across the Sea, Rachel Sheard, or Sheard, 1900, aged 82. I worked and worked and worked, and I need to pick this back up. It's been put aside for the last week or so, but it is such a beautiful sampler. So let me show you my progress on it. Let me see the best way to hold this up. It's gonna be, okay, there we go. Look at that. These are complete. I was grumbling on my last video about mixing up greens. I got that fixed. But right now, my goal is to finish the red flowers. Because now that I know the design, or the whatever, the pattern, it's pretty easy to do from memory. And then I'll go back up and finish motifs here. And then I guess I'll be brave, and all that will be left will be all the little green leaves in the border. I want to say there's another border around this border, and oh boy, there is, people. I thought I was closer to finish than I am. This is the border I have finished, but there is a straight line and then the little scallops around the edge. So that'll probably work up pretty quickly. So let me show you the sampler again. This is the one I owe you a fabric name. And again, I've misplaced, let me shift you just a bit. I've misplaced the piece of paper. Just classic and so sweet. I'm just in love. I have no idea where we're going to hang a red and green sampler in our home, but I remember in one of my classes of art or home decor design that red can go anywhere. I'm sure my husband will find a place. So you see the little leaves here? This has to be done all the way around. But if I can finish the red flowers, I'll be encouraged enough to get busy on the rest of those motifs. Just the best stitch ever. I have had with me in my hand or in my purse when I'm running errands or in the car not driving, this precious bookmark kit that one of my daughters sent me for Mother's Day from the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. The artist is C.F.A. Voisey. I have never heard of Voisey. I need to do some research on him. But the design is called Bird and Berry. And if you could see this in good light, those birds are blue. So you know why my daughter chose that, plus the beautiful red berries. So it's done on Ada. Let's see if it says what size. Not really. But of course, it's a DMC Threads kit. Oh, DMC did this. Interesting. So here is where I am. And I need to finish this bird. But I was trying to do some of the fill-in when I didn't want to think about what I was doing. So this is finished. The reason the bird is not finished is I find I have to be in daylight. Not even my light works to see the changes in the blue. I wish that would show up better. I think you can see the light blue and the dark blue. There's a medium blue. But it's perfect for sitting somewhere at an appointment. In fact, I had to buy new tires. No, I had a tire go flat. I had to have a nail repair. And I sat in the tire store, which had wonderful natural light, and really whipped a lot of that up. So that was encouraging. Thank you to that sweet daughter. This is going to be so pretty. I don't know if I want to use it as a bookmark, but a lot of fun and a great ABC always bring cross stitch project. Okay, let me show you my last whip for this video, and then I'll tell you why I started it. Well, I'll tell you why first. Sometimes someone's video will pop up who is all about dimensions kits, and I am not a collector. I don't have more than about maybe 5 at the most, and I have a couple on the go that have not seen any love in ages. Well, I watched one of those videos and I got the bug. It was Christine, Calico Whimsy. Am I saying your name right? I mean your channel name, Christine? She does some beautiful mill hills and some beautiful dimensions. Well, she got me back on the bug for dimensions. So I pulled out this kit that is an old one. I had bought it a couple of years ago when we were going to be visiting our daughter. And it's called Stacked Teacups. And it should be a fairly quick stitch. It is Dimensions Gold Petite, and they are supposed to be more involved with the stitching, but that wasn't the problem. I put it aside, as we do, because something else appealed to me at the time. But I pulled this one out rather than starting another one, because you know I am trying to get some finishes. And I have just spent the weekend enjoying this. Look, sweet, precious teacups. And this is going to be that background that you see that you can't really see in the preview very well. Get closer there for you. But it was so much fun to stitch those designs. So much fun. So I worked on this a lot while I was kind of in the groove of where to go next. I started a little bit here, but I mainly worked in the cup up here. And I'm just going to keep plugging on this one. It's been so relaxing. A lot of people who talk about this kit say they're going to leave the words out, but I kind of like the words. They say love, dream, and hope. So this last one will say hope. I've got the P-E. I like that. I think those are good things to remember. So I will do it as charted. And this is designed by Susan Wingett. Susan Wingett Designs. I looked her up on the internet, and I think most of her things are older, so it would be an eBay purchase, but I'm going to keep an eye on her things because I really love those colors, and of course the teacups and the bird. At first I thought it was a Christmas design because of the little berries on the plant, but I think it's just any time. I definitely will leave it up all the time. I don't think it looks Christmassy otherwise. It almost looks springy. So that will be fun to finish, and that's my little dip into dimensions for this time. Then look what I just found. Here are my threads for Keep Me Sampler Mara Blackburn, and they are Weeks Dye Works. And let's see if I can even show you beautiful colors. I'm not good at this. Look at that variegated purple. Isn't that beautiful? And this greenish blue. So that's what we're working with, plus some DMC threads that are also called for. So I did have that with me. Okay, very quickly, some beginner knitting and crochet and those tools that I got for Mother's Day. So with a new baby girl, granddaughter, due in the fall, I had to, did I even show you this? I don't remember, but I've made good progress. This is what is called the Suzette stitch. I've never done this stitch before, but I am loving it. It is a single and then a double crochet in one loop and then skip a stitch and do the same. And this is a self-striping yarn, which is making this so nice. So this is my sit with my husband when he really wants to watch something project. And this is Yarnspirations Karen Baby Cakes. I've used this before, I think. So 2 of these cakes should do me for this Afghan, and I really want to finish it this summer if possible, because I have a nephew whose wife is expecting a baby, and I would love to do an Afghan for that baby because his or her older siblings got an Afghan. Then for the same baby girl that I'm making the Afghan, I'm making little knitted baby bath cloths, and this is about the only knitting I am adept at doing. And of course it's just the cotton, basic cotton that you can buy most everywhere, box stores, Walmart. So I'm doing another white one, and then I'm doing, hopefully this will be enough to do a variegated one. And then I'll probably, if I can find it, get some lavender to go with this because she really wants to use lavender in the nursery. Can you see that? Yes. So that's been fun. That's also a mindless project. Guys, we need mindless projects sometimes. Okay, these are acquisitions, but not patterns and not floss. My husband very graciously ordered me these beautiful scissors for Mother's Day. I am not even, oh, they're Ginger. I was about to say, I don't know who made these. Guys, these are so sharp and so beautiful, and they come with their own little case. They're not the top of the line scissors that some people collect, but these are so nice. The ones I was using were from a box store. So I'm loving my beautiful scissors and enjoying using those. Then he ordered something I had back in the day and had lost. One of these magnet boards that you put your pattern on with all the guides, I guess you would call it. It's by Loran. He ordered it, but I know they had them like at Michael's or Joann or Hobby Lobby. Using this with a little stand that I bought myself back a few weeks, months ago. So that sits just like that on your table. And I don't stitch from a PDF very often. I use the paper pattern most of the time. My only warning to you about this is that it is so sharp. So if you handle it, if you buy one and if you handle it, be careful and do not let a child get hold of that. It would take a lot of force to cut yourself, but it is sharp. So just that warning. Then he ordered the pack of these wonderful project bags, which I use a lot, but I had filled all of mine. There were 10 in the package. I think they are Amazon. And I just feel comfortable with these because if something spills, you're plastic. And they zip nicely. In fact, these especially have a very nice zipper pull. So I don't have that many fancy project bags, but these are my fallback because it keeps everything dry and safe. Finally, I did not buy the Book of Days this year. I was trying to be budget friendly, but I did find, and this will start in July, this 2-year calendar that I'm hoping to use just for my stitching. And the only thing I've done so far is to start putting some beautiful floral stickers in. I want to do some more stickering just for fun. But it gives you enough room on each day to put the projects you've been working on. And I'm hoping to be more dedicated about putting the project, the fabric, the floss, and so forth. We'll see, right? Fingers crossed. So this was just a Walmart, I want to say it's Pen and Gear, which is a great brand, but I cannot tell you for sure. Does it not tell me? No, it's by Blue Sky. But isn't that beautiful? So we'll just do flowers all through and hopefully starting in July, write everything down. The final acquisition is this adorable little Filofax. Now, this I think is an early anniversary present. And of course my pen is far too large, but it's my favorite. So this is going to live in my purse forever, hopefully. I think it'll last that long. And it has your monthly, well, it's a week on 2 days is what it has. So here we go. Let me find one that doesn't have writing on it. Tiny, tiny, but for your purse, it's perfect. The little dividers, there are 4. You do have a section for addresses. And you know, I keep these on my phone, but I do think I want to add them to this so that I have them if I lose them on my phone. And then pages for lists, which I need to buy some more of these little lined pages. A lot of people use this for their wallet. It has the zipper pouch here, and it has a place for your cash. But I'm not using it for my wallet because my husband got me a beautiful new wallet. But it even has the little free credit card or other card pockets right there. So just planner nerd, I guess, stationery nerd. This color, it's like a, I guess you'd call it periwinkle. Almost matches my shirt. But anyway, I think it's called a, oh, is it Finsbury? Finsbury? I'll have to look that up. But it is a pocket size. So much fun. And it is leather. It's not vegan. My other Filofax planner is vegan leather, the pink one. And I use it all the time, but this fits much more easily in my purse. Guys, we're at 25, almost 26 minutes. Let me quickly tell you about my stitchy bug and I'll let you go. I was watching Nina Hobbysite, who is one of my favorite Flosstubers, and she stitches huge full coverage projects. But her whole philosophy is, I stitch for fun. And if it does not speak to me, I just put it away. I'll get back to it. Well, that was what was wrong with me, because I was stressing so much about finishes that I was losing my joy in my craft. So thank you, Nina, for reminding us that we do this for the relaxation, the joy, the calm. And yes, finishes are important. We all want to show our work and share our work, but don't let that take your joy and stress you, which is what I had done. And if we make a mistake and we have to put a project in timeout, it's okay. It's not our job. It's not a life-threatening emergency, and we will get back to it. Just like my stacked teacups, which I had gotten frustrated with. There was something about it that really got me frustrated. I think it was the stiffness of the Ada. I probably should have washed the Ada first. Well, anyway, now that I've pulled it back out a year and a half later, I'm having a blast with it. So give yourself grace and look for the joy. Don't stress yourself out. Even if you're a goal-oriented stitcher, relax and enjoy the journey. Okay, Flosstube recommendation. I haven't done that in ages. The Traveling Stocking Stitcher. Go to her latest video. Oh, people, I don't know how she gets so much stitching done, but she and her husband travel apparently all over the world, and she stitches something she chooses from each location, and her projects are some you've probably never seen. There are a few you've seen, I'm sure, and she just does the most gorgeous work. So her latest video is about a trip to Eastern Europe, I believe. Oh my word, people, I'm inspired. I told her, I said, if I could just stitch my souvenir stitching at the rate you do, I would have a lot of those on my wall. But watch her. She is a lot of fun and very creative and also very prolific. And I'm hoping I can put her down below. I'm not good at links, but I will put the title down below. Please take care. Thank you for sharing your day with me. Enjoy every stitch, and let's do get together soon. I was going to show you Lucy today. Her hair is longer than it's been ever. I need to get her groomed desperately. She is sound asleep in my stitching chair, so I will not wake her. But at some point in the next few videos, I'll just proudly show you our sweet girl, and you'll know she's doing great. She could not live a more luxurious life, I'll have to say. So Lucy is great, and y'all take care. I'll see you, I hope, very soon. Thanks for watching.